Hello everyone, this is Carrie Pearson, the Teen Associate from Manitowoc Public Library, and I'm here today to show you some great origami to dress up your Christmas tree or to make fun decorations any time of the year round. What's really fun about these decorations is that with a bunch of different colors of origami paper, you can make them for any time of the year. This first design I'm going to be showing you is our ornament origami. So you're going to need 2 different pieces of origami paper. Make sure they are squares, and then just pick which one you want to start with and set the other one aside. The first thing we are going to do is fold the square in half diagonally. So line up your corners and then press down your crease. Then we are going to open it back up and do the same thing on the other diagonal end. Then we'll open it again. Next, you're going to flip the piece of paper over. Make sure you do this step because that makes sure that the folds are on the right side. Now we are going to fold the paper in half, hamburger style, I think is what they called it in grammar school. So go ahead and fold your paper up. Make your crease. Now we're going to do it hot dog style or vertically. Fold it over. And then open it up one last time. Now we are going to pinch the side of our paper. Actually, we're going to flip it over one more time. Excuse me. Then we're going to pinch our corners together, and you should get this nice kind of T shape sort of across when you pinch them together. And then you're gonna clip 2 sides together in your hand so it sort of looks like an X if you're looking down at the top. But then it's also gonna open flat to its own sort of mini square or diamond once you have 2 points at the top and bottom. Now we are going to fold this corner piece on the right in to meet our middle fold. If you can see, we can still see our middle fold in the center. We're gonna fold our top into the middle. So if you can see, we're almost making sort of a paper airplane shape. And now we are going to do the same thing to the left-hand side. Try to get these as close to the tip as you can, because this is going to form our diamond ornament. And now we're gonna turn it over and repeat the steps on this diamond half. So do it again with the right, folding our right corner in towards the center. Making that nice crease. Now folding the left-hand side in to meet the other corner we just folded. Now if you are folding right nice to the tip, then these 2 sides should be even. One shouldn't be longer than the other. They should be nice and at the same height if you can get it. Now we're gonna reopen those steps we just did on both sides. Now we're going to lift one of the flaps open on this side. So now you can see we have one flap facing up. I'm going to turn the bottom towards you, towards the camera, so you can see we're going to start opening this flap. And inside, we're going to hold this side down on the right so that we can start to fold in and make this triangle shape. And now we're gonna, now that we have that triangle, we're gonna see that these two bottom slits are open. Now we're gonna fold that back over towards the right, where it came from. Now we have a flap on this side, and we're gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna put our finger into the paper fold, and that's gonna help create that triangle that will open up and will flatten down. And we'll see these two little bottom parts are separate. Now we're gonna fold that towards the left. And now you see we have made sort of a diamond shape. There aren't two separate folds anymore. This one is closed. All right, now we're gonna turn our little diamond over and we're gonna repeat the steps. So on the left-hand side, we're gonna lift up our fold, and that's gonna kind of get rid of our big square diamond, because now all we have left is what we created on the other side. We're gonna slip our finger in, and that's gonna create that triangle here that we can flatten. And we created those two tails, and we'll fold it back towards the right where it came from. Now we just have one more fold to do. We are gonna open it up a little, slip our finger in, and that'll help it create that triangle. We have our two tails, so we gotta fold it over one more time to get our nice folded complete triangle. Now that we have that done, we are going to do it one more time. So we will get the other half of our diamond. I'll walk you through it again, but this time a little faster. So we are going to do our corner folds, our diagonal folds. So fold over corner to corner, press along the crease. And now the other way. Press along the crease. Open it up. Lift it over. Fold your paper up along the crease and fold it over to the side along the crease. Open it, flip it over, pinch your corners. That'll give you that nice T shape. Bring two sides together, flatten it. There's our nice square diamond cut. All right, now we're going to do sort of our paper airplane folds again, starting with the right, then the left. Remember to try to aim for that sharp point at the very tip. try to get your two ends, your two wings, let's call them, try to get those wings the same length to get that nice sharp point on your diamond. Once you have those, flip it on over. Do it again. Fold your corner in towards the center. And the other side. Try to get your wings to match. Line it up with that center fold. Nice and tight crease. Open up both sides. And now our tricky part where we open our folds. We slip one finger in, and then we flatten that triangle. Fold over to the right where it came from. Now we open up this flap. Stick your finger in. Fold down one side and flatten. Fold over so we get this nice diamond, no tails showing. Flip your square diamond over, and we're going to do the same thing. Start with this side, slip your finger in, hold down your other sides to keep it stable, then flatten along the top fold. We've got our tails showing, so we gotta fold it over. Our final piece of our square diamond's gotta go away. We'll slip our finger in and flatten along that fold. Ooh. Make sure you're aiming for that nice pointy diamond on top. Fold it flat and then flap it over so we don't have our tails showing, a nice flat diamond. So now we have our two diamond pieces. Decide which one you would like to be the top. And we are going to cut a very, very, very teensy small amount off the top. Make sure it's small, because otherwise you're going to have a hard time hanging it. Take a little bit of string, just enough that it can fit on a tree or a hook, whatever you are planning to do. And then we're going to take the two ends and tie a knot. Double knot it so it won't slip through the paper. If you accidentally cut your hole too big, you can always use a bead or keep retying onto your knot to make it bigger. Go inside the diamond and fit the string through the hole you made. A good tool you can use here is a needle and thread if you need a little help to push it through. And then we have our nice crisp folds, so you can flatten those down. All right, everyone. Next, we are going to be connecting our two ends together. So we started with both of our nice diamond shapes pointing at each other, but we're actually going to rotate one so we see our triangle edge. See how it has this flat bit? And we're actually going to be inserting our diamond end so it fits inside. And we're going to rotate and adjust along each side. Just going to keep slipping the tab, slipping the point inside that closed part. And as you work, make sure you're unfolding more and more of the diamond. Otherwise, you'll run out of sides to insert. What's nice is as you get to some of the ends, they sort of fit in as you go. So they're a little easier to work with. Do some last little adjustments. And there you will have your diamond bit. As you can see, my string kind of came off in the end. So you might want to triple knot yours, but that is okay. Here is our beautiful diamond shape. Ornament ready to be hung on a tree. Thanks everyone for watching. Here to show you how to make super fun origami balloons. So these origami balloons can be used to put on Christmas tree lights or string lights. As you can see, they have little holes in the bottom where you can stick them on lights and then they will glow inside the paper. But they also have enough integrity, apparently according to the web, I have not tested this out, to be used as water balloons as well in the summertime. So there is tons of things you can do with these. So let's get into it. Our first folds are going to be diagonal. So let's take our corner to corner. Open it up and another corner. Do your nice firm creases. Make sure your lines are, your sides are lining up. Then we are going to fold just in half. And now we are going to fold those folds inward towards, sometimes it helps if you re-crease just to get that point at the center very defined. You're going to fold your sides with our horizontal crease inward. Fold to the tip, and now we have our triangle. We're going to fold our corners up just one flap towards our top, towards our right angle right here. So let's fold those in right along the center. This is a really easy fold to do since you're just mirroring the shape that's on the bottom. Then we are going to flip over and we are going to repeat the steps. Make sure all of your ends are pointing the same way. Now we are going to fold our side tips into the middle. So touch that corner line, press down, lots of layers coming together, press down nice and hard. Oh, I see what I did wrong. We're gonna take just one flap, of course. That's why the layers are too many. Just one flap on each side. Bring our corners in. There we are. Now we're gonna flip over. Do the same. Origami is a very balanced art. Should always try to repeat your steps if you go wrong. Now we have our tails again, as I've been calling them. We are going to fold those towards our center pieces here. So we're going to fold in like that. See? Fold up again. Like they're all becoming pieces of a square cake. All right, now we're gonna fold these new folds we made on the bottom over these folds. So you take it and just fold it on top of there. Do the same thing to the other side. Fold it on top of there, that corner. We're gonna unfold that last step. And now these folds have little slits in them that we can prop open. Use a pencil or scissors if they are safe. You can pry those open as well if you need a little help. And we're gonna slip these folds that we took from the bottom inside there. So you just slip those right in. Because we folded right on top, they should go in nicely. Find the opening and then slip that in. Fold those inward. Now we flip to the other side. Kind of straighten out your folds. They should be nice and right on top of each other. So it's a lot easier once you get those flaps in there to fold them right tight to the corners. So you can fold that flap down. They should all align. And we did it to one side, so we got to do it to the other. We'll fold our tails up first towards our center. Fold them nice and tight to the corners. Fold towards the center. Don't feel bad about having to turn your origami ever to take a different perspective at it. Fold the other side up towards the center. Don't let them overlap. And then fold over our side folds. Fold over. You should see a little diamond peeking out here. Unfold the last step. Lift your sides. find your openings. Right there. Slip your tail inside. And do the same to the other side. Hold it nice and tight down. It's always a little easier to do it towards yourself. Of course. And now, if you look where your tails came from, well, opposite your tails actually, there is one end where it's closed, where your tails came from. And the other way, there's actually, if you slowly pull it open, there's an opening there. So that is where you're actually gonna blow up your balloon. So you might need to pry it open a little, just like this, and then go. There we go. Newer paper is always a little harder. But if you just blow in there, your balloon should slowly open up. And now you have a nice hole where you can put it on your lights or fill with water if you want to be a prankster. Thanks guys so much. Hello everyone. So now we are going to make a star topper. So we are going to begin by folding our paper in half, top to bottom. You can always refold if your corners don't line up exactly. Don't be afraid of refolding. Because a good start to a fold is key in origami. I'm going to open back up. I'm going to fold the other way so you get that nice T in the middle. And this time we're not flipping over. So we're going to do a diagonal fold on the same side. Match your corners together. And then fold your crisp. Fold your creases on top. Open back up and fold the other way. Get that nice crease. And now we're going to take our bottom right fold and we're going to fold towards the center. So you touch this bottom corner just to that nice corner centerpiece. Now we're going to touch this corner back to this line right at the center. Just going to fold it back, crease that down. Now we're going to touch this side to our corner piece, right where we had this pointed corner. That's the point we're aiming to match this corner to. Now we're not going to fold this side completely. We're going to line it up towards about the center. That's where we're going to press down with our left hand here. And then we're going to smooth towards the bottom. You're going to get just about a finger's width of opening down at the bottom. Crease that. Then you open. We open this up as well. We're going to fold our bottom down. We're going to fold in half. Now we have an opening here that we can stick our thumb into. We're going to open it up a little. You can see we can get this triangle now towards the bottom. I'll open it to your side. And we can flatten that down. So now we have this triangle piece plus our square. We're going to fold that over. Now we're going to flip this side to the other way. Crisp that down. And we're also going to do the same thing. Open up this side. Press down on the top so we have a matching triangle. Now, you know if you did this right, if you can see this fold right here. See how that's standing out? That's going to be a nice guide for us. We're going to take the side where the fold is not apparent. We're going to put it down in a nice little paper airplane fold, as I like to call these. Got that little triangle sticking out. Fold it into the center line and then flip that over. Do the same thing. Make sure you're only using one flap so you still got a triangle. Do the same thing on the right hand side. The other side. Get that nice fold towards the center. They shouldn't overlap, these two tails. There should just be those nice little space. Now, holding this one side down, we're going to open, we're going to pull on this side. And you see the bottom's going to open and we're going to flatten that. And this is actually going to be the start of our star. We're going to fold this side in, and you should see that crease, that little crease. That's actually going to be where we're going to fold this back. That's our guideline. We're going to fold that back right along that crease. So match this line to that crease, and it should go straight across. And now you can start to see the shape of the star forming. After that, you're going to fold the left side over. Now to make your star nice and straight, you're gonna follow that same line when you fold it back. So just follow that straight, make a nice straight line across. Flatten that, and when you flip over, you will get a perfect Christmas tree topper star, or a perfect star for a banner, or just to give a friend and say, you've got a gold star in my book. Thanks everyone so much for watching again. I hope you had a ton of fun learning some origami this time with me. And I hope you have some very happy holidays from me and all of your friends here at the library. I will see you next time. Bye.